Bharat, a land of unparalleled diversity, has etched its vibrant history into the global narrative. Reflecting on the past 76 years of our nation's journey, we are confronted with the profound and tumultuous path we have traversed to arrive at this juncture. From the glorious Saraswati Sindhu civilization to the illustrious era of the Cholas, Bharat's golden age stood as a beacon of advancement, placing our nation leaps ahead of multiple civilizations across the world. Even in the face of Islamic invasions that sought to pillage our land, resilience coursed through our veins. We resisted vehemently, while the Islamic influence left its mark both politically and socially. The era of Christian imperialism followed, with the Portuguese imprinting colonial foundations in Goa and the British ultimately establishing dominion over the subcontinent. Imperial rule bore profound consequences, leading to a prolonged resistance against both the British and the Portuguese rule. The watershed movement of 1947 brought freedom, but the yoke of British colonialism was replaced by the tenets of Fabian socialism under the Congress. This choice led us perilously close to economic bankruptcy. However, by 2014, a transformational shift emerged as the Sanatan civilization reasserted itself through the resurgence of the BJP, epitomized by their leader Narendra Modi. We find ourselves on the trajectory to reclaim the mantle of Vishwaguru, the world's teacher, a role our nation had once exalted in. India's strategic approach to procurement reflects its commitment to maximizing local sourcing while prioritizing advanced capabilities. The Indian Armed Forces wield independent discretion, selecting from an extensive array of source countries the equipment that impeccably aligns with their requisites. A vivid illustration of this paradigm encompasses indigenous prowess epitomized by the formidable Agni 5 missiles, capable of asserting influence across borders, and the celebrated S-400 air defense systems from Russia. Yet India's global outreach is not limited to a single market. This narrative extends to encompass the Rafale jets procured from France, Apache and Chinook helicopters from the USA, Spike anti-tank guided missiles and Harop attack drones from Israel, and the MQ-9B Predator drones and SIG-716 assault rifles from the US, among an expanding spectrum. This eclectic sourcing underscores India's astute strategy in acquiring diverse capabilities, reflecting a forward-looking vision for the nation's defense prowess. However, India's transformational journey extends beyond its historical context. Once reliant on imports even for essentials like penicillin, the nation's progress under the Make in India initiative has been nothing short of remarkable. In February 2023, Prime Minister Narendra Modi set a bold vision to elevate defense exports to $5 billion within 2 years, an ambitious threefold increase from current levels. A biennial Aero India show in Bengaluru further underscores this commitment, with potential defense deals valued at an impressive $9 billion. These aspirations are not mere rhetoric. The void left by dwindling imports has been masterfully filled by indigenous ingenuity, with defense exports experiencing a dramatic surge. From Rs 4,682 crores in 2017-18, the figure catapulted by an astounding 174% to Rs 12,815 crores over the subsequent 5 years until 2021-22. Should Prime Minister Modi's goal materialize, the defense equipment landscape would witness an astounding 300% expansion, propelling Bharat's defense sector into new realms. Reports suggest that this figure is poised to touch the remarkable milestone of Rs 17,000 crores in the financial year 2022-23. This success story finds its embodiment in the likes of Tejas and BrahMos, the vanguards of Bharat's defense exports. Notably, nations like Argentina and Malaysia are vying for the Tejas, the indigenous light combat aircraft, while a spirited competition unfolds across Southeast Asia for the coveted BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles. As Bharat's prowess in defense manufacturing gains global recognition, the nation propels itself toward an era of self-reliance and strategic influence on the world stage. There was a time when the value of an Indian citizen's life seemed to be less than a mere candy, a perception shaped not only by Western indifference but also by short-sightedness of our leaders who relinquished our territories as if they were mere rags. Yet fast forward to the present year of 2023 and a transformation has taken hold. India no longer occupies the role of the global punching bag. A telling illustration is seen during the Ukraine crisis, where the mere sight of the Indian flag was a guarantee of evacuation, a fact even exploited by Pakistan to their advantage. In today's narrative, India has transmuted into a formidable force on the global stage, a presence acknowledged worldwide, albeit perhaps begrudgingly. This newfound stature arises from India's unwavering commitment to a neutral policy regarding the Russo-Ukraine clashes. We have dealt on our own terms, securing our objectives with little regard for the seemingly endless threats of sanctions, threats that notably the USA, the schoolroom bully of international diplomacy, has yet to actualize. This paradigm shift reflects a nation that has evolved from being a passive player to an active influencer, navigating the global arena with pragmatism and confidence. The evolution speaks to a resolute spirit and strategic acumen that has lifted India from the shadows to a place where its voice resonates and its position commands respect. However, this transformative journey was far from immediate. It evolved gradually, spurred by the emergence of Sushma Swaraj, who championed the cause of Indians on the global stage. This momentum culminated in the ascent of Subramaniam Jaishankar, catalyzing India's evolution from a passive observer to an assertive giant in international diplomacy. The truth of this transformation is undeniable. Subramaniam Jaishankar dismantled the pacifist dogmas that once constricted Bharat, and his voice resonated as an advocate for the oppressed, particularly in Africa and Latin America. His unwavering commitment to prioritize India's interests alongside his innovative approach of leveraging cultural and historical icons such as Shri Krishna and Hanumanji as diplomatic case studies exemplifies his impact. Even the grip of the COVID-19 pandemic couldn't halt this extraordinary ascent. Today, India's footprint looms large in the geopolitics of the Indo-Pacific, from nurturing close ties with neighbors like Maldives and Bangladesh to neutralize the influence of China's string of pearls strategy and fostering a resilient partnership with Australia to counterbalance Chinese dominance. Jaishankar's acumen shines brilliantly. There was a time when even Nepal's mockery went unanswered, and today, even if the US tries to mess with us, they have a really hard time at that. The present External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar has orchestrated a paradigm shift where India's diplomatic might and assertiveness stand as a resolute deterrent. The evolution of India's foreign policy under his stewardship is not merely a chapter in history, but an ongoing saga of dynamic transformation that resonates across the global arena. India once grappled with the specter of bankruptcy, necessitating the depletion of our gold reserves to salvage our ailing economy. Fast forward over 3 decades, and the transformation is awe-inspiring. India has shed its slumber to emerge as the world's 5th largest economy, boasting a GDP exceeding $3 trillion. A steady growth trajectory promises even more remarkable milestones. If we maintain the current pace, an astonishing $7 trillion economy by 2028, securing our place as the globe's 3rd largest economy, trailing only the giants of China and the USA. Yet, this is merely the inception of a remarkable journey. The National Statistics Office, the bedrock of data and statistical insights, has revealed an extraordinary doubling of India's per capita income during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tenure. From rupees 87,748 per annum in 2014 to 15, it surged to rupees 1,85,534 in 2019-20, a remarkable 99% increase. This meteoric rise stands as a testament to the achievements of the Modi government. Beyond the economic realm, India's job market exudes an aura of perpetual progress. With an unwavering commitment to the advancement, the current government has generated a substantial 9 lakh government jobs, eclipsing the UPA government's record of 6 lakh jobs during their respective 9-year terms. These statistics only scratch the surface, hinting at the vast sea of opportunities across the private sector and beyond. This remarkable evolution from fiscal uncertainty to becoming an economic juggernaut with improved living standards and burgeoning employment opportunities paints a vivid portrait of India's aspirations under Prime Minister Modi's astute leadership. Nevertheless, this arduous journey has been far from smooth, mirroring the trials faced by nations worldwide, especially with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. India too grappled with the pandemic's upheaval, a global crisis that upended norms and rattled economies. In 2020, India's economy contracted by a staggering 7.3% due to the pandemic's devastating impact. However, the resilience ingrained in the nation's ethos came to the fore, as by the close of 2021, India experienced an unprecedented economic rebound, defying expectations on a global scale. India became the world's fastest growing economy, projected to achieve a remarkable growth rate of 9.5% in 2021. In recent years, global investors have bestowed profound confidence in India, recognizing it as an island of stability amidst widespread disruptions. Highlighting this trust, data from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry reveals an unprecedented inflow of foreign direct investment, or FDI, reaching a historic peak of $84 billion in the fiscal year 2022. The significance of this investment extends even further as the manufacturing sector becomes a focal point of growth, with India emerging as a robust alternative to China amid supply chain disruptions and trade tensions. FDI in the manufacturing sector, of course, witnessed a remarkable surge. In the fiscal year 2021-22, FDI equity inflow in the manufacturing sector escalated by a remarkable 76%, amounting to $21.34 billion compared to the previous year's $12.09 billion. This surge in manufacturing-based FDI carries the promise of generating a substantial number of jobs, a pivotal need for India's current socio-economic landscape. Furthermore, there was a period when India's economy, despite its inherent potential, faced skepticism from global economic powerhouses. However, the tides have turned dramatically. A prime example can be seen in Moody's Investors Service, a New York-based rating agency which in the year 2021 upgraded India's economic outlook. Moody's changed India's outlook from negative to stable. This shift signifies that the agency intends to maintain India's rating without alterations in the immediate future. Contrastingly, a negative outlook would have indicated the potential declaration of our nation as an investment risk destination at any point in time. Other reputable bodies like Fitch and Standard & Poor's have similarly labeled India's growth indicators as stable. Astonishingly, Morgan Stanley, which once labeled India as one of the fragile 5 economies in 2013, now describes India as overweight. The transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Presently, India is poised to ascend to the status of the world's 3rd largest economy by 2028. This, however, is only part of the story. Projections from institutions like Standard Chartered envision India's per capita income soaring to an astounding $4,000 by 2030. An exceptional distinction sets India apart, a 0% likelihood of recession. Just as it played a leading role in navigating the global economic turmoil of 2008, India stands once more at the precipice of guiding the world out of financial uncertainty. This time, there are no appeasement policies or crypto-communist strategies to dampen the progress. The journey of India's economy from skepticism to global recognition mirrors the nation's resilience and determination. As India's economic prowess continues to flourish, it showcases the nation's potential to shape not only its own destiny, but also the trajectory of the global economy, redefining its role on the world stage. As we reflect on this narrative, it is evident that our history is a reflection of our spirit. The trajectory from adversity to resurgence speaks of our unwavering commitment to progress. Our evolution from a nation grappling with bankruptcy to becoming an economic juggernaut resonates as a tale of perseverance and aspiration. With steadfast leadership and a resolute population, Bharat's narrative continues to be written, each chapter adding to its legacy the global stage. Be proud, my dear Bharatwasis. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.